They are like the Cardi B and Megan Stallion of the creatureverse.
They don't have to like each other. They just have to work together.
Now I have seen everything.
How do the humans feel about how often these two destroy historical landmarks?
I don't think they're alive. Whoever has a qualm with it is probably gone.
Probably dead.
There you go.
That solves that. What would you say the biggest perk about being a part of the MonsterVerse is?
These guys.
Yeah.
That was my big.
I mean, in this instance, I'm literally working with my friends. Like, I care about these two enormously. I've known Dan for a gajillion years, since we were 19.
They go back.
We went to college together.
Yeah. We were roommates.
And then we were roommates after college.
And then they did tons of movies
And then we
together.
did work together. Then we did play
Theater.
together.
Cool, and it was cool to like watch that because you're like, oh boy, they really know each other. Like they really. And
It's
then
when you can be really vicious.
you can
with each
really
other.
like
That's
you
when
can
you know they are.
watch, like it's so good. It's like so amazing to watch. And like I had been friends with Dan for a few years before that, but we had never gotten a chance to play together. Me and Rebecca did the last film together, but like we were the Bloods and the Crips of Godzilla and Kong. Like they did not let us come together. So to finally like mesh it all together, it was unbelievable.
That's a
like,
perk. Getting to go to work and have fun with your friends.
Also, to
Big
be
perk.
very clear, there's another perk. There was a theme park right next to the set that we were filming. I should have started that. So there were roller coasters that we used to get that we could go and
You could
like
sneak in the back.
in the back and like get on the front of the roller coaster, front of the line. It was wonderful.
Extreme roller coaster that I went on with Brian, and then he made me immediately do it backwards.
Yeah. And
After having gone forward.
And they had a Halloween horror nights there that we all went to,
really
and it's
fun.
like so like we that's a real perk that we got to do. So I just want to say thank you to Village Roadshow for letting us do that. You know, those studios let us pop on over there.
Brian, your character is like this passionate kind of podcaster. What is one topic you could talk about for an hour uninterrupted because you love it so much?
True crime. Absolutely true crime. There's this wonderful show, if you haven't watched, called Evil Lives Here, which is about the family members, the spouses, or the siblings of someone who is a serial killer. And you just watch them talk about the signs that they saw when they knew that their brother, sister, lover was going. And sometimes it's all of that. Sometimes it is a brother, sister, lover combo.
All together.
And you get to watch them talk about the signs of knowing that this person was a serial killer. And I go to sleep to that. Just so you can get a little... It calms me.
It tends to go to sleep to
It's
that.
nice.
I mean, I go to sleep to Love on the UK. But
Oh, well, also, it's like season 2. Oh my God. Like, it's like, but yeah, I could talk about that more than I care to admit.
I would be happy talking about movies
The
uninterrupted
well of
for 1 hour.
like this, a cinephile, like in the biggest, like
that's
sheet
a-
well of nonsense.
that would
And
be
you've
my-
worked with so many wonderful,
I have worked with
amazing, yeah.
But I like specifically like I could do like an old Hollywood podcast.
Really could.
I could just like riff on that for a long time.
Yeah. I would
And
listen to
Dan,
both of your podcasts.
What
right
would
now.
yours be?
Mine would be, I'm going to say pickleball.
Oh my God.
Pickleball.
Like,
Pickleball girly.
None of that surprises me. So a podcast
True
about
crime, classic Hollywood, and pickleball.
Eclectic. I love it.
Could you make a movie that involved all those three things? Because I think we're onto something.
Wow.
And you can work together again. It's perfect.
True crime.
True crime. Oh, yeah.
True crime pickleball.
over and over and over again, especially
Likewise.
pickleball and true crime and old Hollywood are a part of it.
I'd love to see you in a pickleball.
Like the
movie,
Black
Brian.
Dahlia
Yeah,
pickleball.
Pickleball.
Black Dahlia playing pickleball.
That's
Yep.
exactly it. LA confident.
That's our next party.
It's a big year for Godzilla. He's now an Oscar winner. Godzilla -1. I know it's kind of a different canon, but what did it feel like to see kind of this cinematic legacy happening and seeing that film win an Oscar?
That we could probably be next. Is what it felt like. It's like, all right, God. It just means that the audiences are really paying attention. That the audiences and the voters are like, hey, man, like let's open this up a bit. Let's figure out like what the genre is evolving into. It's because it is evolving. It's constantly evolving. It's a story that's been around for almost 100 years. People still love it. People still hold on to it. Because everyone has kind of an ownership of these characters. I was telling them, I went to Japan over Christmas and I would see like there are still billboards with Godzilla. Yes, he's holding a triple-decker burger, but it's still Godzilla, like he's still heralded as this amazing creature that they still love and adore. So the fact that it's so global, the fact that these characters reach so far and wide, the fact that you can just put their pictures up without their names and you know who they are, like They are like the Cardi B and Megan Stallion of the creatureverse. So, you know, that's pretty impressive. It's really cool. Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
Are you guys also obsessed with Baby Kong? And what is his name? I love him.
Yes. Very
Do we?
obsessed.
There's so many different characters that are introduced in this particular one that it's so vast. Like the multiverse is opening up. Not multiverse. What is it? What is our verse called? It's
MonsterVerse.
MonsterVerse. But like, yeah, you're gonna see that a lot more of the Titans are gonna be revealed. A lot more characters are gonna be revealed because you're realizing that Kong is also looking for a community. Like he's been roaming around.
He's gonna get one,
and he's gonna get
To find his people.
It's
not necessarily his bitch. Any of it. Who knows?
Who knows?
But that kind of seems to be the theme of this movie is like finding where you fit, finding your community. Like even amongst us, like having Andrews assemble this team,
Misfits.
you know, this team of like rock and roll misfits. Like we find out that this is a family as well, and like I think that that's the overarching theme of this Godzilla X Kong is like finding how we all connect, right? It's that connection that we want. So yeah. It's also heartfelt. It's also a heartwarming, adventure of family. Things get destroyed for sure, and people
in a
people
cute
die.
way.
But like,
In a cute way.
Sometimes you destroy Rome.